Sword Innovation. State Bomber. Ajubu Symbol. 2013 WCS Korea Season 1 MANGOSIX GSL Round 8.
Welcome back to the GSL Codes. We're here in the round of 8, and we're getting closer and closer to seeing which of these two Gosus is going to move on. Is it going to be KangHo or is it going to be SOS?
Well, we'll find out pretty soon here, Tases. Maximum 3 games left. It's tied up 1-1 right now, as you see there. I am really hoping deeply for SOS. I have a bet, and he's the last Protoss, and I really want to see more of his play.
Well, I need the builds, man.
Yeah.
I need more builds. We didn't have any Protosses this season. I don't have a lot of builds I've been able to copy.
That's true.
So.
Yeah.
And that Tempest build I've been using on the ladders is slowly not working as much. So I gotta tell you, man.
About time for that.
Yeah.
All right.
The map is going to be DF Atlas.
Okay. I expected a 3-base build out of SOS here, I would say. I really loved that last build, though. The more I think about it,
We spent the entire break talking about that build and how great it was.
It was just really neat.
All right, get out there, spread the word, let your friends know that right now, here at GOMTV.net, game number 3 here between these two is about to go down. In the upper right, in the red, we have our Protoss player. Can he be the only Protoss player to make it to the round of 4? He is.
웅진 스타즈 SOS.
I'm sorry. Sometimes in my brain I reverse DF Atlas and Red City. I think we're going to see a 2-base build here. It's Red City. I think we'll see a 3-base.
In the upper left, we have our Zerg player. What builds will he show us this time, and will he make it to a GSL Finals? He is.
LGIM KangHo.
No, I've done that as well, actually.
Yeah. Well, those are like the 2 maps that I never really play, and they're both kind of new, and they're both these big 4-player maps that kind of actually are similar in some ways.
I have this on the ladder, actually. Like, I don't ever attempt to memorize the map names. I'm just like, oh, this map.
Yeah.
When I see it lit up, I'm like, ah. Or I'm like, ooh, this map.
Ooh, this map.
Ooh.
Is that Planet S? What map is that for you?
Well, I have to check the names whenever I look at it, so.
Yeah. All right, well, looks like we're going to have another Gateway expand. In the meantime, KangHo going for his hatchery first.
Gateway expand. I like to call them a great way expand.
Whoa.
Because they're so fun to do.
This build is the gateway into aggression.
It is.
But you know, I didn't mean it as a gateway that produces units. I meant it as like a, like a gateway drug, like a gateway build.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, KangHo being really smart about the way he's doing this. I would almost, as SOS, consider on one of these maps opening with the 9 pylon at choke into like a 14 forge to try to cannon rush.
No.
Like, because this is the second time. Like, KangHo has gone for a 10 pool with speed while pooling lings and 2 hatchet first builds. If this keeps up, eventually you just got to punish.
Exactly.
But what if KangHo figures that out and goes pool first that time? Then won't SOS feel all the fool?
He'll be a laughing stock.
Yeah. We'll never let him forget it. All right. Solid opening by KangHo once again, just like the previous game.
You got to be careful with this over here. They cancel the Zealot a lot of times because they realize there's no threat there. Mm-hmm. But, you can use that drone to actually block the expansion.
That would be so
That
annoying.
is, like, so annoying.
Cats it up and just make a hatchery there.
Oh, cats.
Yeah. Well,
I was watching his stream a little bit ago.
He's a fun one.
Yeah.
You like his singing?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I like his Oscar the Grouch shirt.
Oh.
He's got on.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky because you just see the top of it, so it just looks like there's just like there's two big eyes.
Yeah. Tasteless thinks he's looking into half a mirror because he looks like Oscar the Grouch.
Why is that? Because my house is so dirty I live in a trash can?
All right.
My house is only dirty half the time.
By the way, that's a really, really, really quick Twilight Council. Could this be a DT opener?
I think it totally could be.
I think it probably is.
Shut up.
I really don't think he's going to rush to high Templars. Imagine that he runs in, feedbacks the Queen when it's at 24
yeah, man,
energy.
Quick, make an Archon before something gets here.
Yeah. The 24 energy Queen's like, ow!
Ow!
And he misses the inject. How are you going to hold this when the Archon's done?
That hurt about as much as when I wear sneakers and scrape my feet on the carpet and then touch somebody. Like,
basically. All right, here we go.
DT.
For sure.
DT.
Well, that'd be hilarious if he, like, did not go DT there, started charge or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
4-gate charge lot. Like, But
Gets the Templar archives.
Yeah.
Quick, get the fastest storm possible. I'm like, well, you know, you don't really. You need an army to back that.
Now, this is actually going to be really interesting, man. There's already speed. He has to be careful. Okay, he goes back into the choke because if Speedlings get in there and see that, he's in so much trouble. And in fact, I think he
saw it. I don't
did,
know if he's
okay.
going to go back and get it.
So, okay, he's just throwing down a lot of pylons here. He wants this warp, and this looks very aggressive. Will KangHo realize that this could be DTs, though? This is really cool by SOS, the way he's doing this, because he's making it look like certain builds.
I'm going to seal this build, too.
Yeah, I like this one quite a bit as well. A very easy one to execute, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, he does have the 4 Zealots out. Now, that is going to make him think that, okay, you know, this is probably just exactly what it looks like. But if he warps in 3 to 4 Dark Templars, oh, man.
Oh, nice. He's going to wall this in behind us.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Goodbye, Stalker. Okay, 1 DT.
Oh, now that's weird.
He needs more than 1. Well, he had to spend some extra minerals there, so that was a little bit painful. But, okay. You know, the thing is, if you walk in with, like, 3, you do so much damage.
See, that's what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to just get 3 DTs out and then just go right for the hatch, you know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see how much he can get done here, because there are spores in the way. And he's actually going to target this one right down. What about the one in the main? Looks like he's going to get the one in the main as well. Uh-oh. Going after the Queen, not necessarily what he wants. He's just probably microing somewhere else right now.
All right, the Lings are trying to tear down the gateways up here. He's got to warp some Stalkers in over here.
And if the spore does finish in that main base, that means that KangHo probably won't 100% die.
Well, at least not just yet.
Yeah. And there is a spore. Oh, wow. Nice hold there. Nice hold. All right, got to take a look.
Yeah.
SOS has only killed 6 drones. He did force a lot of spores,
and
obviously.
And Zerg is stuck on 2 bases right now.
Yeah, and he killed a couple spores, which is like 2 more drones. But, you know, I would say that was a good hold by KangHo.
Got to agree with you there.
Yeah. And this is a somewhat predictable follow-up. It looks like it's going to be a charge lot, probably Archon follow-up. But the thing is, when you go DT tech and it doesn't work and your opponent follows up with roaches, normally, first off, their supply is going to be like 50 above yours, perhaps. And, well, if they're on 3 bases, in this 2-base scenario, maybe not that much. But the roaches are just going to do a really good job against this, even though you have charge, you know?
All right. Just doing a little bit of scouting here with the mothership.
Yep.
And it's going to get driven out here.
He's just kind of checking for layer timings and whatnot, just getting any information he can. Yeah. He doesn't really need that at home right now.
Those 9 roaches are going to pop out here. But so far, the Protoss is in really good shape. The supplies are actually dead even. And he's doing a good job with that. DTP positions that right. He can keep hitting drones that are going to be sent down to get to the 3rd base.
Yeah.
Easily.
Definitely.
And sometimes Zergs won't even catch on to that, even high-level Zergs, for the first 1 or 2 times it happens.
Yeah, that is definitely something that can occur. So some nice harassment continuing to occur with this DT. Just trying to bait him into the spore. And he goes down.
The DTs have a pretty not epic death scene. They kind of turn into fairy dust and die.
Well, yeah, that is true. Oh, look at this. I like that. This is SOS for you, man.
This is SOS.
He's about to draw all the units.
And then he can force field the ramp.
Yeah. Well, he's making it look like that. The thing is, there are creep tumors there to actually see where his army is, so he's actually not afraid of this at all. You know what? He's pretty smart, man. He watched SOS's games. He knows that he is a hallucination user. Don't forget, Seed is on KangHo's team.
That is very true. Now he's got a lot of Archons here. It looks like there's going to be another one of these 2-base timings here. Charge is done, and he's going to wait for that +1 attack.
Thing is, Spine Crawler Roach is going to be pretty all right against this.
Well, let's see if he gets off some good force fields here.
Yeah, that's going to be very, very important. Ooh, very nice force fields going down. There are a lot of roaches, though. How well will these Zealots actually end up faring? There's 7 more roaches on the way. Roach speed almost done, and as those force fields run out,
Zealots coming in here.
Yeah.
He's retreating back now. Nice usage of Time Warp there.
Thing is, he's lost a lot here. What follow-up really does SOS have?
Yeah, I don't know if he has much of any.
Well, he's losing a lot of units on the way home. He's down so much supply, and all he's really got going for him is the charge upgrade and a Dark Shrine. And the thing is, neither of those are going to be particularly good against a layer Zerg with mass roaches with speed.
He just clean house there. I don't even know if he could stop this counterattack, actually. That's it, GG.
Some crazy games today. Really different, weird games.
I was really hoping to see the 3 DTs right off the bat. 4 DTs going to the main.
Yeah.
It seems like you could time that out. Yes, the Stalker was close to dying, and he had to wall that in, but it seemed like if you got those DTs out, he goes right into the main, he hits that hatchery.
Do you know what else?
What?
He had 2 DTs down at the natural and walked them up into the main. If he had kept those down there, the Spore was far enough away, he really could have inflicted some more damage. His DT control wasn't all the best. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he definitely could have done better. I think he could have possibly won that game.
Yeah, I think so. It was just...
Because if he deals enough damage, that follow-up attack can kill Lucira. Thing is, he lost so few drones, right? He really didn't take that much damage, so he simply had enough roaches to make SOS look like his build was trash, but it wasn't trash because, you know what, if he kills just not a little bit more, but like, the thing is, you can kill so many more drones with that. If he kills like 10 more drones with that, I say the follow-up kills Lucira for sure.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool build. We haven't really seen something quite like this in this matchup.
Yeah, that's a neat one. I like it. It's definitely a little bit different. A cool follow-up to the Gateway Expand.
Now, game number 4 here is going to be held on Red City.
Okay, this is the map I really think we're going to see a third base from SOS on. He can't just keep doing DT timings. Lucira should be keen to what's going on now.
Yeah, I think Lucira is more than privy to what's happening here. KangHo, excuse me, not Lucira. KangHo. And now we're going to go into this game, so get ready for game number 4. Can we go to game number 5 here with SOS winning, or is KangHo going to close it out?